the creators of our own lives, yeah? The programmer of our own game, if we were to look at our existence as a simulation, as an algorithm. How do we create our life? With our thoughts. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. This Word came from Logos, thinking, the thought, okay? In the beginning was a thought, the thought of creation. Without a thought of creation, nothing gets created. And by the same token, with every thought of creation, something gets created. In other words, every single thought that we entertain, that we often dwell on, and we repeatedly think of. In other words, we maintain that frequency repeatedly, and that manifests itself. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on right now in the United States. What I'm seeing is that everywhere you turn, everybody's talking about this whole damn thing with, what's his name? I'm not going to even entertain pronouncing his name. And why don't I want to pronounce his name? Because, and even though I'm not pronouncing his name, I'm still causing harm by thinking about it. But I have to bring you this message. And I'm taking a risk. The message is this. Everything we focus on manifests. If we collectively are constantly looking at this type of information that it's being paraded in front of us, it's the same thing again and again and again. Don't you see it? It's been going on for years. What surprises can you still possibly have? They're going to be falling one by one by one by one, and that's it. Is this your life? Is this what you want to associate yourself with? Is this how you want your life from this point on to evolve into? Just to be a spectator of some of these people who are absolutely disconnected to the world of the heart, the world of the divine. All they care about is whatever their malicious things may be. And then what do? We're looking at them. We're looking at them. We're observing them. We match the frequency with that frequency. In other words, we tell the universe, why don't you continue to parade this kind of stuff in front of me? Because I don't have anything better to do with my life. Here's the question to ask yourself every single time you find yourself in a situation where there's something you're not quite in harmony with. Is this what I want? Is this what I want in my life? Is this how I want my life to be? Is this kind of stuff that I want to have repeated? And if the answer is no, and by God, I hope is no, because who in the world wants to look at anything beyond joy and happiness and love and compassion? Why would you? Why would you not use that same RAM in your computer, the same amount of memory in your computer to store and to entertain positive thoughts, uplifting thoughts, thoughts of joy, of travel, of playing with friends and family, whatever makes you happy. You want to go bike riding? Imagine go bike riding. You want to go whitewater rafting? Imagine go whitewater rafting. You want to go having an ayahuasca experience in the jungles of Amazon? Imagine that. Gather information, watch documentary, think about the amazing things you could possibly accomplish in your life. Imagine yourself that you have already done it. Use that amount of RAM that you're wasting on low frequency information. Use it to bring yourself at a different level of consciousness, right where Jesus lives, to merge with the highest frequency possible. You must let go of the limited beliefs that make us feel that I watch those people and they are bad and I'm not as bad. That means I must be good. We watch it because we feel better about ourselves when we watch somebody who's going through distress and drama and trauma and all that. We can turn it around. We can stop paying attention to that and say, you know, I am whole. I am amazing. I am powerful. I love myself. I appreciate myself. I respect myself. And with that respect that I have for myself, I know who I am. And in my world, none of this baloney exists. And if it doesn't exist, why should I think about it? I think of only things that I want to happen in my life because I know who I am. I can have it all because it is my Father's great pleasure to give me the kingdom. All I have to do is to mold myself, let go of everything that I have accumulated as beliefs, limiting beliefs and fear and anger and guilt and shame and all kinds of other negative aspects of the human ego. Once I let go of all those, the purity of who I am remains standing. And then I will not just be a manifester. In other words, I can go and get a new car or a new house or whatever it is that I want, a man in my life. No, I become a creator because as a creator, I know that I have access to absolutely everything I can possibly imagine. But at that point, who needs $1 million? Who needs $10 million? Who needs $1 billion? You don't need anything. How can you possibly need anything when you know you have it all? So as you go through life, you're being guided into the biggest and the most brilliant and wow creating beauties and riches and wealth and brilliance and abundance of all kinds, because that is the frequency that you are putting out. You don't even have to wish for anything. You simply follow the divine guidance that exists within you. There is an inner compass within you that keeps on taking places. Every day you're being told, do this, do this. You don't even realize it, but you're not in control. You're doing it. You're following this beautiful divine path that's been created for you. And every now and then you revolt and go sideways and gallivant, and eventually you're being brought back. But it takes a while sometimes, But then that's it. We realize it. We realize that all of this judgment and fear that we allow in our lives, we allow to mark who we truly are, has to go. And when it does go, the truth comes out. That's it. That's what I wanted to tell you, to stop bloody talking about all of this thing that is going on and focus on yourself. focus on you, love you, take care of you. That's it. I love you.